joined Rehoboth in March 2014. The three months just after the church was started at Amkuna. I stayed in and prayed, I think, September when I was sure that the Lord wanted me there. Then I picked the membership form. So I've been a member since 7 years now. I think it was one of the early days when our pastor's daughter is about to get married. And the WM did a beautiful thing. The women came narrating all the work she's been doing in the church. And at the end of it, they presented her with the Bible as she was going into marriage. And then all the young people came, some with earthenware pots, some with papa, some with coal pots, some with blenders. You name it, anything that you could put in a kitchen, even bowls, they came to present them to her. And I thought it was very unique. I have never forgotten it. Just seeing the whole thing, and as a young lady having done so much work for the Lord, I thought it served also as encouragement to the others. So that's one significant thing I remember. And another one was a discipleship training program with Reverend Thompson for several months, where we were learning how to do one-to-one discipleship. And the idea was, if I disciple one person, that person will be said to be well discipled when he or she is ready to disciple another one. And so it has this multiplying effect. And it's something that I would say, anytime I look back on it, I think that if we can really put it into practice, it will help us a great deal. So these are some of my memories, earlier memories. My quiet time has changed over the years. I think as we grow, sometimes our sleeping habits affect the times we do things. But I would say most of the time it could be at dawn. I read over large portions of scriptures. That's the time I pray most often. But then when I'm not able to do it at dawn, because it's a part of me, I try to fix the time during the day to have the quiet time. I also have audio Bible on my phone, and I'll say I really use it. I remember when I was even bedridden, I would listen to it almost 24 hours a day. And sometimes when maybe for some reason there was no power or something, I'll feel as if I'm missing something from the Bible because I wasn't listening. But the audio Bible has really helped me a lot. And then, how do I stay connected during the week? Of course, my audio Bible is there. I read, I think, the devotions that Pastor puts on the church platform. That one, I think, most of the time I read them. Sometimes I'm part of the first 3, 4 to read. And I pick nuggets from there. I used to attend the big week church programs, but well, of course, I now have a preschool. Sometimes some of the children by 6 haven't left, so it becomes more difficult. Sometimes I wish we could get some of the sermons of the politicians on the platform to help some of us. So this is how I keep connected to God. Apart from that, I think we have family fellowships from time to time. Then, of course, now we have the internet, so I have preachers I listen to. Yes, I think that's all. My My gift is the gift of help. I'm in my element when I'm helping people. I think that's what gives me the greatest joy. So when I see a need, I just move towards it to see how best I can help. I also look out for people in church. When I don't see them, I try to call. Sometimes when I know people are sick, sometimes I visit them. I used to do that more often. I'm trying to see whether I can pick up on that these days to do more of it. And then I encourage others to also look out for others and ask of people when they don't see them. In terms of helping outside the church, my community, the children are my friends, and it's out of that I came up with a preschool. So, and it's a way of investing in the lives of these children, so that when they even grow up, they will remember all the scriptures they've learned and the values we've inculcated in them. And then I also, I also do some visitation from time to time. I think that's about it. My number one passion is gardening. I love gardening. In fact, when I'm tired, I go to the garden and I'm refreshed. I'm rated when I'm in the garden. 2014, I think I had the best backyard farmer award for the Adma municipality. At that time, I had grass cutters, catfish, you name it. Over 70 plants in the house. Yeah, I love gardening, and I think the joy of it also is in sharing the produce with others. Sometimes we sell some of our mangoes, and then we try to do wholesome food, not to spray on wholesome chemicals, like organic farming sometimes, though it's difficult to maintain. And then I think I enjoy giving out my produce as gifts. I remember there was a time we did a lot of okra, and it was a joy just sending bowls of okra, fresh okra, to people I felt would need it. Apart from gardening, I used to read a lot, but now my time is between reading and then listening to audiobooks online. And I would say I have three teenagers who are not related to me by blood. And my project at this stage is to help these young ones know the Lord. And so that's also occupies me a lot, because I feel I'm accountable for their lives. So these are some of the things I do outside. I'll say my favorite food is kenke with fish, with red pepper. If I can get some good black pepper. Definitely it will be Paul. I would love to sit down with Paul. I think Paul is an enigma. I mean, he epitomizes what the power of the Holy Spirit can in a person and through a person. And I won't even ask him questions. Just to be in his presence, he will be sharing. So I would love to have kenke and fish with red pepper. That's with Paul, Apostle Paul.